Oh, Laker fans. Oh, Laker fans. My Laker people. A little dark today, by the way. Every light is going out in the studio. I don't know what to tell you, Laker fans. Laker fans, what the hell did we all just freaking watch tonight? Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. This will not be a long post game after the post game. It's obviously already late. We're working at 11:30 or something along those lines. But I'll get in what I can. So I appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Just finished on 7:10. Um, we were waiting for AD to talk. He was taking forever. So, anyways, is what it is. That was a really, really difficult loss to watch and to listen to tonight. And, I said this during post-game show number 1, post-game show number 2. I said that this is going to be one of those games that we're going to look back at and say, remember that time in November where the Lakers were up 17 points to the Indiana Pacers and a chance to inch even closer to 500. You remember when they gave up a 17-point lead to Indiana and lost at the freaking buzzer? This game, trust me, Laker fans, we'll remember this one for a little bit. We will. That's just what happens in sports. Those bad losses, you just remember. And this was a really, really bad loss for the Lakers. And I have no other way to put it. It's an awful, awful loss for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I'll get into some of the reasons why. I'll get into some things that bother me and this and that. But just to kind of get it right out the gate, we will remember this loss for a little bit. And if it comes down to the end of the year, you're trying to get in the playing tournament or you're working on seeding or any of that stuff, games like this end up mattering. Trust me when I tell you that. They do. That's two so far that the Lakers have that I could really think of. I think that loss to the Portland Trail Blazers in Game 3 when they're up 7 with 2 minutes left to go across the street at Crypto. And then this one tonight is a really bad one as well. You're playing a Pacer team that's, by the way, mind you, on back-to-back. They played yesterday against the Clippers. They got to have some tired legs. They got to be, feel a certain way. And anyways, that did not happen. They ended up fourth quarter, 9.5 minutes left to go, down 17. Chip away, chip away, chip away. Before you know it, they're now within a possession, and all hell breaks loose in that final possession. Ball ends up right place, right time, and they somehow find a way. Andrew Nemhard finds a way to get the ball, fire up a 3 at the buzzer over Braun, and the Lakers lose. So a couple things for me, Laker fans. Couple things. That's a pretty funny comment. Couple things for me, okay? Right out the gate, I think the Lakers were trying to not lose the game rather than put your foot on the freaking throat of the Indiana Pacers, call it a wrap, and call it a day and wrap the game up and move on. They did not have that mindset towards the end of the game. And, it's not like they didn't score enough points. They put up 115 points. But they would just go on these stretches where all of a sudden the ball movement that they had that put them in a position to at least extend the lead against Indiana Pacers, all of a sudden that ball movement just stopped. Somebody's saying they were busy celebrating. You might have been right. Every time I see, Russ hit a shot and he's dancing around this, it's like, guys, we're below 500. Can we not do that? Can we just play basketball and freaking wrap up the game and call it a day? That wasn't the case for the Lakers. You guys know how many shots Anthony Davis took in the fourth quarter of that game? Do you know how many shots AD took in the fourth quarter of that game? Throw a number out there. How many shots do you think AD took? Anthony freaking Davis, the man that was the best player in the NBA for a 2-week stretch. How many shots do you think Anthony Davis took in the fourth quarter? I got a 0. I got a 4. I got a 5. I got a 2. I got a 2. I got a 0. AD took 2 shots in that fourth quarter. The best player on the floor at this stage of his career that went through that stretch where he just looked absolutely amazing only took 2 shots. So somebody's saying here, it better be 10. Oh, no. No, Anthony Davis total amount of shots he took was 15, so no way he was taking 10 in the fourth quarter. He took 2 shots. The reason why I want to point that out, I'm going to be critical on a couple different things here. I think if you're the Lakers and you get to the fourth quarter, AD was 9 of 15 from the field. So obviously very, very efficient was Anthony Davis. He took 15 shots. Got to the free throw line 10 times. Missed obviously a big free throw there towards the end. But I get frustrated when nobody should be taking more shots than Anthony Davis. And that includes LeBron James. Nobody should be taking more shots than Bron. Period. Nobody should be taking more shots than Anthony Davis. Period. And I thought the Lakers in that fourth quarter, ball started moving. Ball stopped moving. LeBron, Russ, a lot of isolation basketball, and then you find Anthony Davis kind of just hanging out in the, on the perimeter, not really taking over the game like you'd hope to, not getting to the free throw line like you'd hope to. Lakers not aggressive getting to the free throw line. Lakers not aggressive again to the basket, settling for shots, trying to work the shot clock rather than just playing basketball. And Indiana just hung around just enough to, obviously win this game against the Lakers. And I think what frustrates me is when you have somebody like Bron. Why isn't Bron the one demanding that AD gets the ball? Why isn't AD demanding that he gets the ball? Why isn't Darvin Ham calling timeouts and saying, guys, what are we doing? Let's start with Anthony Davis. We'll figure out everything from there. Everybody's going to get their shots, but let it start with Anthony Davis. I'm not a fan with what happened there in that fourth quarter, and specifically, I'm not a fan of AD taking 7 more shots or Bron taking 7 more shots than AD. I'm not. This is supposed to be AD's moment and time and everything else, and he's got to be the one taking the 25 shots a game. That's honestly how I feel. I feel like this is if there's ever a time where Anthony Davis should be demanding the ball and everybody should be looking at him, it's literally right now. He just went through a 2-week stretch where his numbers were unbelievable. Give him the damn ball and let him figure it out. So, too much hero ball, in my opinion, towards the end of the game there. So, what'd you guys think? Give me some of your guys' comments, your takeaways from this game tonight. I certainly watched the Lakers basketball game that I thought 100% the Lakers would win. I left the arena. Lakers were up 13. They were up 13 points when I left the arena. I come back here, and next thing I know, I'm freaking looking at the even here they were up by 9 or something along those lines. And as soon as that lead just kind of started diminishing there, it was 6, and then it was 4, and then it was 1, and then it went back up to 2, and then they hit that 3 at the end. You just never felt like the Lakers. If the Lakers won the game, I'd be bitching and complaining about how they let it be a game, and it shouldn't have been a game. That's if they won the game. But the fact that they actually lost the game, when that shot went in, I was like, what the F just happened? Not even the last shot. I'm not one to, I don't like pointing at the last possession and, Lakers should have boxed out. They should have done this, and this guy should have closed on that player. You were up 17. This wasn't a back-and-forth battle in the fourth quarter, and just give credit because Indiana won at the end. 9.5 left, you're up 17. I don't know what the hell to tell you. All right. I told you guys, throw me your comments, and then I keep talking. I'm just disrespectful. Let's see what you're saying here. Damn, Allen, very painful loss. They scared to call out LeBron James. Even Coach Ham didn't do anything. But here's the thing. I don't know if I believe that. Bron is smart enough to just say, hey, I got AD on my team. I'm in my 20th year in the freaking league. Let me feed this guy. Bron can't be the best player on this team if the Lakers got any chance. He can't. That's not supposed to happen. I think that's an obvious one. Right, AD needs to be the guy. Lakers should be moving and not stagnant. Ham needs to call the timeout and demand movement. Get the ball to AD. Okay. Russ has to stop those antics. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. God bless Russ. He had a good game tonight, but damn, you don't have to have some kind of. I mean, the squad's 5 games below 500. Lakers are underachieving. Just win games. Who cares about everything else? The team said they will learn from this game. I'm hopeful this is a turning point of the season. I had a dude call me during the postgame show. Number 1, this is postgame show. Number 2, I had a dude call and basically say that he talked about how he's like, look, you can take a lot of positivity out of this. Lakers are playing better basketball. Now it's 5 of their last 7 that they've won. Should be 6 of their last 7. So maybe this is the game that they beat the Pelicans. Remember that buzzer beater by Matt Ryan, and the dude misses 2 free throws, and Lakers get lucky. Maybe this is part of an NBA season. You get lucky in one, they take it right back from you in another. There isn't enough bourbon. You're right about that, David. Let's see. Canceled my league pass. I ain't paying to watch a team who doesn't care about the fans. Okay, real quick, Manuel. Don't cancel your league pass. It was $99. That feels like a good price. Laker fans, let's open up on this one. Cyber Monday today. I paid for the league pass because it was $99, and I'm like, that's a great deal. Okay, I love the NBA. I'll go watch Pelicans and Atlanta Hawks and be happy with that matchup. Laker off days, right? I could watch it. So I paid $99 today. I'm scrolling on Twitter. League pass Cyber Monday says $49.99. Paid $99. I paid $99. You're telling me I could have just waited until Cyber Monday? I could have missed the first month of the regular season, and then I could have just paid $49.99? What the hell is that? The hell is that? That helped me kind of loosen things up a little bit, Laker fans. Kudos to the fan. That's right. Won $75,000. So kind of a cool story. So the dude wins $75,000. He comes up and talks to Michael and John, and he's kind of going through the whole story of hitting the shot. Who would have thought, 20 minutes later, Lakers would end up losing that game. But damn cool story. If you guys don't know, the dude took a half-court shot for $75,000 and hit it. So pretty cool. All right, they can't guard nor shoot. By the way, the Pacers took 49 three-pointers tonight. If I'm right, I think the Pacers take most threes per game than any other team out there. They took 49 tonight. Somebody's saying the only positive from the game tonight was the dude hitting the half-court shot. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, Laker fans. This one was a tough pill to swallow. I really, really thought we were going to be talking about the Lakers being 1 game away from going on that road trip, being 9-11. This kind of changes everything. It really changes everything. They needed this win so badly. 7-12, rather. You're not wrong, my man. You are not wrong. It was incredibly frustrating to be in the position that the Lakers are in right now. No joke. It is incredibly frustrating to be in the position that the Lakers are in. They're trying so hard to just get back to 500. That's the idea. That's the hope. And they obviously have not been able to do that. And even this game wouldn't have got them there, but they'd have been 8-11. Chance 20% through the season to be at 9-11. But that's not the case. So now they got to rebound back. You got a game coming up against Portland. You go look at those NBA standings right now. The Blazers, 6th place. This is with Dame missing. I don't know how many in a row he's missed, but I know he's missed some games. But this is with Dame missing some games. And they're still, hanging in there. They're still kind of battling here, but obviously very winnable game for the Lakers, which is why it makes this damn game so frustrating, because it is such a winnable game for the Lake Show. So Lakers 7-12 on the season. Next game coming up on Wednesday. Busy week, Laker fans. We got game Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I want to say. I got Lakers talk coming up tomorrow, and then I'm also going to do my show with Travis Rogers in the morning as well. So we will continue to talk about Lakers basketball tomorrow morning. Oh, yippee-yay. Can't wait to talk about it and get more frustrated about it. Appreciate you guys being a part of the show. You know, that's some freaking real Laker fans. You guys watch the damn game, and then I'm sure spend some time, you know, whether my post-game show that I do with 710 or Spectrum or Lakers Nation or whatever the case is, and then you come back on for more Lakers basketball this far after the game ended. I appreciate that. Much love. Thank you for doing that. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll take the full Lakers talk show, and I will throw it up on here as well. So thank you, Laker fans. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And Lakers, what the hell are you doing? Close out a game. You're up freaking 17 against the Pacers. Close out a damn game. Have a good night, Laker fans. Appreciate it.